Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance review. Today I'll look at a sample that I've been wearing the past few days. It's from a house called Nihilo. It's called Cologne 352. It's this thing right here. It's about 2 mLs, I think. It's an eau de parfum, and it's classified as unisex. And category citrus, aromatic, and it came out in 2014. Notes include top notes of Italian lemon and juniper berries, middle notes of orange blossom, rose, and lily of the valley. And in the base, we have a white cedar extract, guaiac wood, and white musk. So this one, well, as the notes suggest, it is quite floral. Um, to my nose, it's those white florals that really dominate in this fragrance. So a lot of white florals, maybe a little bit of an orange blossom in there as well. I don't really get lemon so much, but maybe a touch of the orange blossom. Um, some people say that they really like the juniper berries in this fragrance. I'm really not a big fan of juniper berry, but I mean, as far as that note goes, it's not too bad here. It's maybe like a sweet note here to give some sweetness to the floral note here, because sometimes florals can come across as a little bit bitter. But it's a sweet, sort of a semi-wet floral type smell to my nose. Maybe a little citrus, but not a whole lot of citrus. So that's pretty much it to me. Um, I'm not really overly impressed with this one. I mean, I thought it was okay to wear to work a few times and everything, but I don't think I'm going to be too interested in getting a bottle of this one. Similar to my nose, like Aqua de Parma's Merto de Paneria from the Blue Mediterranean line, I think. Also, if you like white florals, definitely check out some of the Prada fragrances that feature iris. Iris is a little bit different than Lily of the Valley and the rose that you see here, but it's kind of in that same vein. It's kind of like that clean, white dress shirt type smell, kind of clean laundry kind of a smell type thing. Sort of classy, I think. Like you think like the Prada fragrances or stuff like that. It kind of gives it like a classy edge. But at the same time, I think this one is, I would say on the feminine end of unisex, although most people seem to say on the masculine end. I think it all depends on where your over and under uh, feelings are on unisex spectrum. But for me, yeah, it's a little bit too floral for my taste. Um, and the price point certainly doesn't help matters much either. One of the more expensive fragrances that I've come across, I think. So let's get into some final scores here. The smell, I'll give a 6 out of 10. It's a pleasant floral smell, but I found it a bit too unisex feminine for my taste. And, I tend to not like fragrances that are this floral myself. Projection longevity, uh, from the sample, nothing too impressive. I didn't get any feedback at all wearing this one, but then again, I didn't put on a whole lot, maybe, 4 or 5 sprays from the sample. So it kind of lingered, but it didn't really, make a large scent cloud, in my opinion. So I'm going to give a 6 out of 10 for that. Maybe like 4 to 6 hours longevity, but sort of a close to the skin scent. Versatility, I'm going to say 6 out of 10 because I think on a guy, especially, this is more for the spring because of that white floral vibe. It's be a great fragrance for like Easter Sunday or something like that when you really want something that has like that really classy spring type smell to it. That's kind of what you get with this one. Uniqueness, 6.5 out of 10 because I think there are other fragrances. I'm sure if you smelled a lot of women's fragrances that featured white florals, you'd probably find stuff that was kind of close to this one, although this one might be a tad bit more unisex or masculine because of some of the notes in here. Maybe it's the guaiac wood or something, cedar extract. I don't know, but it's not, too girly, but it's certainly quite floral. Um, Price point. And here's what I was talking about: 50 mLs, $225. 100 mLs, $325. So you'd have to really love this one, I think, in order to secure yourself a full size bottle or get a great deal on it. For me, though, 6 out of 10. I'm enjoying the sample here, but after it's gone, I'm moving on to something else. I think this one would be a great one for guys that love white floral fragrances like Prada or Merce de Paneria from the Aqua de Parma line. And a lot of women, I'm sure, would really love this one too because it is a nice, easy to wear floral scent featuring white florals like lily of the valley and some rose, stuff like that. So that's my final thoughts on that one. I thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.